final battle. I feel like it started tonight.
Already, like, really?
Can't win this without you. If my theory's right, we're running out of time, so if you're planning on resurrecting anytime soon, now is the time. Even a sign would be enough to show me that you're still in there. Please, Max. Please. Wake up. I miss you.
What? We're gonna see her inside? See what I missed during the episode 1? I have it now during this episode, stuff about the characters. Thank you so much for that. It was needed. But apparently it's gonna be one episode of action, one episode of for the characters. No balance during the episode. A wrinkle in time? Do you have an idea?
Did Holly ever talk to you about Mr. Whatsit?
Her imaginary friend from the book.
The fact that you didn't pay more attention to an indivisible friend.
And he warned her that these monsters, they were coming for her. And on the same day, she's actually taken by a monster. As far as coincidences go, it's a hell of a one.
And your theories, what exactly?
What if Mr. Whatsit isn't a figment of Holly's imagination?
Well, it doesn't make sense. How have we never seen him?
Or maybe we have, we just didn't know.
Well, so who the hell is he?
I don't know.
He was so worried, then why wouldn't he warn us or Mom?
And she was talking to someone
I
invisible.
don't know, Nance. My theory, it has holes. You were right about what you said earlier. We could have done more to protect Mom and Dad and Holly, and I don't want to have any more regrets. And maybe my theory is wrong. But if it isn't, if Mr. Whatsit is in fact real, then he would know things.
So what, you're gonna try to contact him?
Tell me.
I thought that
You're the...
it was one of the bad guys, you know.
Basically, of all the crawls, this was like the one to miss. So, well done, Henderson. Really, like, well done.
You think that he's such about finishing like that? Really?
Speaking on to the spot. When you fell off your bike, that's right. Remind me, what did you fall into again?
Ah, you lied to them.
Can you keep it down up there?
Why not telling the truth?
Who was it? It was Andy and his goons, wasn't it? You just poked the bear one too many times.
Your concern for me is overwhelming, Steve.
I've shown nothing but concern for you since forever, and I have been repeatedly ignored, and now look what's happened. We are totally and royally screwed.
Because you don't know how to do the most basic thing like preventive power concerns. See this?
For the two of you to fight when you're the best duo of this show, my heart can't take it.
Just do it for once, just admit it, Anderson, that you're wrong. You screwed up.
Hey! Are you gonna shut the hell up? Jesus Christ. You accusing me of going home?
Yeah, well, in this case, I actually like a suggestion. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Good, I don't want to talk to you either.
Good.
Good.
How dare you ruin this relationship, even if it's just for a couple of episodes, then they're gonna be on the same page again? How dare you? They are the best duo, you can't do that.
How long has that light been open? Oh, I don't know. Shh. The book's capacitor is dead. Is that bad? I mean, it could be. It's fixable, but it's a two-man job. I'll be right back.
You're lying. Robin, I know you when you're lying.
Obviously, that stupid light is always right. Whereas your plan, it's genius.
You think so?
Totally. You got an antenna in your head, goddamn. We may as well use it. The Enigma machine won the war of knowledge.
Ah.
So you want...
Skip school, play hooky, connect your brain to an interdimensional monster's
Yeah.
and save little Wheeler? Yeah, kind of. Super dangerous, but...
Isn't everything we do super dangerous?
Precisely.
It is.
So what do you say?
Yeah.
Screw it.
Time for them to disobey to their parents, you know.
Slow down, slow down.
I found more blood. It must be close.
Can you pay attention to the fact that your dad is losing blood?
We're gonna lose her.
It's just a cramp, it's so big. Just give me some... No, wait, Daddy. Why'd you let you do this?
Max. First clean, then disinfect, then bandage.
More like me than I'd like to admit.
Oh.
What? A stubborn punk ass?
You heard that?
You talk loud.
Honestly, I'm a stubborn podcast. At least I was. I never listened to my pops either. Did a lot of crazy things and not more reckless things. You might call them brave. But there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. Saw a lot of brave men die in that war. Friends of mine. My daughter, she was brave.
Oh, that memory. You're not gonna die,
Never
Oprah.
knew. She stared death in the face. She never got scared. She never wavered. Doctors said they never saw anything like it.
You have another daughter in front of
Thought
you
she
right
could
now,
make it too.
who is brave as well.
So, that's why you don't want me in here.
To not lose you.
Because you think Vecna will win, and I will die.
He's afraid.
He's been around long enough to know that you can't count on anything in this life. I don't want to lose you. I won't. I need you to do what I say.
So don't be a stubborn punk ass like you.
Yeah, and don't be a stubborn podcast.
Hey man, I want to turn on her own. One more look around the zone.
Go ahead. No, wait. Shush. I think I got something.
Seriously?
Is it hot?
What is that?
Is that him?
Yeah, dude. No, it's not hot. What? Then what the hell is it? I don't know. It could be a million different things.
Maybe it's someone else tag, someone else sounding weird. I don't
Jonathan,
see
is your
it.
receiver in any way connected to the flux capacitor?
Sorry, Mom. Can you repeat that?
The flux capacitor, Robin said it was down.
No.
No.
On bikes? I thought that you took a car.
We can still turn back if you want.
I'm more scared of my mom at this point, to be honest.
Ah!
Is this where it happened? Were you at your vision? Are you feeling anything?
No.
Are you gonna talk about what you saw?
I've been meaning to ask you. Were you at the hospital yesterday?
The hospital? No. No.
Could have sworn I saw you there. Vicky, she's a candy striper. She's my friend. We're friends. Good friends. Thing is, some people might not understand our friendship. What I'm trying to say is that if you were there and you did see something, it might just be better if nobody knew. To stay between us.
Where are you going?
It's Mandala. Did you do this, Mrs. Harris's class, 5th grade? So cool. Now, come to think of it, it's not even really a mandala. It's like
Oh, pay attention, Robin.
I heard laughter
What?
in my vision. Kids laughing, playing.
It's not your memory. Ah! It's alive? Is it like a nest? Like... Really?
Maybe that's why I can't find her in my mind. It took her
Inside of that?
through the wall.
Disgusting.
Hi, Mom. Mom. Can you hear us, Mom? Can you hear me? Mom.
Don't try to move. Don't try to move.
It's gonna be okay. Just it needs time to heal.
Yeah. But could you maybe write Holly? That's
A good question.
that is why we're here. She's missing.
We're gonna get her back. We just need your help. Teacher saw talking to W. W is in what's it? Nobody. There.
In my vision earlier, the sky was finished.
I thought that what the writers did in episode 1, it was to make a parallel, but in fact, you were Oli? You connected to them, but you connected to Oli as well?
Yeah, I know,
Huh?
so did I.
Did Holly ever describe Mr. Watson to you? Like, maybe what he's wearing or anything like that?
Pocket watch.
Tall? Vest. Okay.
The watch?
He wears a vest.
It's him!
What if I was seeing through the eyes of Vecna's next victim, this victim he's stalking?
So I was right, in fact.
But if that's true,
Mr. Watson, it's not a lie, it's him.
I was Vecna.
Did Holly ever say if he has a first name?
Henry.
Aren't the others here yet?
No, not yet.
You will save them too, won't you? Save them from the monsters?
Yes, Holly. Don't you worry. I'm going to save your friends. I'm the last one of them. I have room for everyone here.
We're back at this house? We're back at this house. You made me doubt, like really, already during the first episode when she was talking to that invisible guy, I was like something is wrong with it. Clearly it's not an imaginary friend like these adults and even Mike they think. The fact that Mike didn't pay attention to it more, I'm a little mad about it in the sense that in a town like that, with everything that happened, with all of the bad things which are going on, someone is telling you, I can see an invisible person, I have an imaginary friend, and you're not paying attention a little more, not even asking the first name of that imaginary friend. Like, come on! Like, it would be one of my siblings telling me, I have an imaginary friend. First, I would pay one more attention to that kid, you know, and be nicer with that kid. And also, I would ask questions about that imaginary friend even more if I would live into a town like that and I would have lived all of this bad stuff. Bon. As soon as we saw that she had an imaginary friend, I can't remember why. Maybe because we saw that it was a guy, a young guy, and we saw a little of the costume. I thought about Henry, about Vecna. I immediately thought that it was Vecna. Not because of the target situation, I don't know why. I had another impression, not a target thing. Bon. Yes, since the beginning I thought so, then you made me doubt about it, being like, maybe in fact he was truly an ally. He was really trying to help because he warned her, but in fact no, he didn't warn her. He manipulated her like all the time. So for that, not a surprise. A real surprise, it's for what happened during the episode 1, you know, we all seeing the sky turning, and that moment, you know, with the writers making us see Oli with the sky turning on that placing. I thought that they were making a parallel, like they do a lot, you know, in this show, and in particular in the beginning of this season, they're trying to make cut, you know, between different scenes with a sound effect each time. Like really, they are abusing, you know, it's way too much, the sound effects. Into the beginning of this season, it's way too much. I didn't mention it during this episode as much as I did during the previous one, but it's way too much. Like, okay during the action moments, but all of the time it's too much. I thought that they were trying to make a parallel about a dizziness, you know, that you can feel when it's turning like that around you. But I didn't think that it was truly what Will saw, meaning what Vecna was seeing through all his eyes, confirming that she was a target, his target, everything about it. So that I appreciated to discover that. Like I appreciate also everyone trying to make their own theories. We have Eleven trying to make a theory, we have Mike trying to make one as well. It's really cool that they don't have the answer and they are just trying to elaborate things. Even Robin with using Will as a radar, you know, something like that. That's cool that they all have their theories and they are trying things with it. I preferred this episode than the episode 1 because I thought that this episode was well balanced in comparison of the first episode. The first episode, I told you, I had the impression that it was only action moments and nothing about the characters, or just light things, really light things, and almost no real discussion between characters. Like, it was not enough for me what we had during the episode 1. It was well written, everything which was well written, but it's not what I want. It's not enough. I want also things about the characters. During the episode 1 we had something about Dustin, but I want things for everyone. Right there, this episode for me was well balanced. We had way more stuff for the characters. We had something about Nancy, who is feeling guilty about what happened to her parents. We had something about Mike. We had something also about Eleven and Hopper, that discussion that they had together. Hopper, the memory with his kid. Hopper being hurt. Eleven, how she's positioning herself with Hopper. We had things really... Dustin and Steve arguing. How can you do that? They are your best duo into this show. I know that it's surely because of that the writers, they want to play with us, with the viewers for this final season, so for sure they know that it's gonna make the viewers mad and sorry that they are arguing, and for sure we're gonna want them to be back as best friends. So we are going to be really glad when it's going to happen. But see, I know that they're doing that for that reason. Because really, with what is happening, for them to argue that much, he was late, but did you see his face? You should be worried about what happened to him. And yes, he's lying to you. It's really obvious. Like, you're not a smartass because you discovered that all by yourself still. But, oh no, the two of them arguing, for sure, I hated it. Something that we had during this episode, it's kids beginning to disobey to their parents. Eleven, Will. And at the same time, for me, I appreciate it because this is the final season. And we need to have these kids finally growing up, taking their own decisions, becoming adults, in fact. So, in fact, I appreciate for Will to decide to be useful out there and to not just hide like he almost always did. And I appreciate for Eleven to talk like that with her dad, with Hopper, being really like, I'm the same than you. All of the things that you disapprove in what I do, it's things that you could have done. The fact that we have that memory with Hopper talking about his kid, all of that story about the war, the fact that Hopper is hurt, is gaining places, you know, on my list of suspects of people who can die during this season, Hopper, because of that. Will and Eleven are still at the top. But Hopper, you're just behind Eleven, or even equal to Eleven at this point. I didn't expect at all, you know, the beginning of this episode, the parents being that involved into that fight, being that hurt, almost dying. I thought that we would lose one of them. I was really scared to lose one of them. I don't know what to think about Holly getting kidnapped, being targeted like that by Vecna. For sure there is a coincidence. That's one of the theories, you know, that Lucas said. For sure there is a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, you know, that it's happening right now almost at the same date than what happened to Will. Lucas, see, we had also something about his character. The fact that he wants to visit Maxine and telling her, you need to be there, it's surely the final fight, you need to be there. That's what I think as well. But that, you know, the fact that it's The final mission, that's it, we're on it, that is a surprise for me. Because during the episode 1, when they prepared for that crawl, you know, for that thing, that mission, I was like, okay, it's the first episode of this final season, it can't be already it, so surely we're gonna go into it, something bad is gonna happen, then they're gonna get out, and we're gonna prepare for really the next and final mission after a first failure, maybe during which we're gonna lose someone. You know, I imagine something like that, but apparently it's truly the final mission, because now that we have 11 Hopper blocked inside that mission to save Ollie, they're in front of a wall, like they're gonna stay in there for a long time. For the episodes that we have left, in fact, they can't get out and then get in again. No, it's not possible. So that was truly the final mission since the episode 1. I'm glad that they closed, you know, the subject about the love triangle, Jonathan, Nancy and Steve. That's it. I was already getting tired of it during the previous season, so I'm glad that we closed that discussion so early during the season. Already before, you know, when Jonathan and Steve, they did that challenge, who is going up there, you know, the faster, I was like, oh, come on guys, it's not about her, it's only about you. But in fact, for these two to have that discussion now, to Steve being like, she's really just my friend, so calm down, I'm glad. So now it's gonna be really just about Jonathan and Nancy, their relationship, but no Steve anymore into the equation, and that's a relief for me in the sense that I was tired of that love triangle, and it means that on screen, normally it's not gonna take more time anymore. Now you know that each scene counts, that it's the final season, that each moment, minutes of this show counts. I don't want to lose any more time, any more minutes on that. And that's why, for example, I hate the fact that we have Steve and Dustin arguing, because we are losing time on that when we shouldn't, when in fact their friendship should be the most solid thing into this show, no matter what. And you playing with it, writers, I hate you. I hate the fact that you're playing with it. Talking about relationships, we have Robin also talking about her lover, saying to Will, if you think that you saw something, she's just one friend, you know, it's nothing and all. It's bothering me for sure, because I would want for her to be proud of her relationship, to be able to talk about it truly. It's making me feel sad for her, you know. At the same time, I totally understand the reasons. We have to think about the context, the year, all of that. But now that they reminded me that for Robin, she can't be openly into that relationship with her lover, for Will's reaction, now I'm seeing it differently. Like, I was not sure of his reaction, why he reacted like that. For me, it might go with that impression that a lot of us we had during the previous season about the fact that he might have had feelings at some point for Mike, at least that maybe he has feelings for guys. And maybe for Will, it was the first time that he saw two people, you know, from the same gender being together, and that can be great, in fact, for him to see that it's totally okay, that they're in love and they're so nice and so sweet together. It could be cool for Will, in fact. Okay, that was a cool episode. Again, I preferred it than the first one, the previous one. I hope that the rest of this final season is going to be more like that for how it's built. Again, the mix, the balance between the discussions, between characters, moments for the characters, and the action moments. I want that for the rest of the show. Maybe closer to the end, it's okay to have more action moments for the balance, you know, to be more in the side, you know, of action moments. But for the rest of the show, for at least 2 or 3 episodes, I want that, please, that balance. Tell me what did you think about this episode, if you felt the same than me. I'm interested by that. Tell me that you hate as much as I do Dustin and Steve arguing like that. And I will see you tomorrow for 2 more episodes. Remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can have on my Patreon my reactions and my thoughts to these episodes earlier, 1 day earlier, with 2 versions, level 2 a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube. Level 3, the 4 reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to everything. Okay guys, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Crazy.